Alright, so I'm making this video to avoid confusion with ripping Black Ops 1 maps. So, first of all, what you're going to want to need Greyhound right here. You're going to want to need C2M, and you're going to want to get Husky. I'll leave links to those in the description of the video. And first of all, you're going to want to open all of them. And then once you have all three of them open, here's all three of them. What you're going to want to do, you want to open up Black Ops 1. So, that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright, so once you got your game open, you're going to want to load up the map you want to do. So, I'll do like something small, like Nuketown for now, right, as an example.
Team deathmatch.
Alright, so... Alright.
Defeat all that stand before us.
Alright, so once you get the map open, you're going to want to tab out and go to your three softwares, and with C2M, you're going to want to press the paper plane button right here, and it's going to load up everything. And along with Husky, you're gonna do the same thing. It's converted right there, and then after that, you're gonna want to press load game on Greyhound, so it loads your game. Also, keep in mind you have to have a legal copy of the game in order for this to work. And you're gonna want to load models like this. So these are all the models you need. So you press load game. Also, make sure to go to settings and press load models. If you want animations, just press load X anims. Images is the same thing, along with effects, sounds, and other stuff. These are my model settings. If you have Maya, you can use this, but make sure to have OBJ. That's the main one you want to have. And then once you press load game, all the models and animations, if you want the animations, should pop up. And all you gotta do is export all. So as you see, it's exporting them all right now. Alright, so that's done. Now, what you're going to want to do, you want to go to your Husky folder. Because in there, you're going to be getting in the Husky folder, you're going to get a special file. So you're going to go to your directory. This is Nuketown. And you're going to want to copy the search string. So you're going to Control A and then Control C. And then you're going to want to go to Greyhound, clear it, and then press load file. Then after that, you want to go to your Black Ops 1 directory, which is in Steam Apps, Common, Black Ops, and then I believe it's in RAW. No, it's not in RAW. Give me a second. It's somewhere here. You're gonna see it in a second. It's in main. All right, and you're gonna want to double-click all of these IWD files, all of them. It's super important that you get every single one here, because these are your images. If you don't export these, you're not going to get any textures on the map. So you open it up. Some of them have nothing like this one. You press clear, load file, and then the next one like that. Once you have stuff, you're going to want to press Control V. You're going to copy and paste that and export every single image, just like this. So you search that, you press export all, you get the images you need, clear, load, and then next one, just like that. And then you keep doing that until you go through all of these over here. And then once you're done with that, you're ready to move on to the next step. So you can close out everything here once you do all that. Alright, one thing I forgot to mention is your images. So what you gotta do with your images, you have in your Greyhound directory right here, you go to Black Ops 1, you got all this here, maybe not anims, maybe so, I don't know, depends if you export it or not. What you're gonna want to do, you want to rename X images to underscore images. But you also want to keep the folder. You want to have like a second folder with all the that's called underscore images, which is the same as this. It's just named like that. And then you want to move it over to your Husky folder and your C2M folder. So what you do is you move it over into where the OBJ is. So you see out like Black Ops, multiplayer, nuked. You move the underscore images folder here. Same thing with C2M. That's to get your textures to work. Almost forgot to tell you guys that. But yeah, this is very important because without this, yeah, Blender and Unreal Engine don't know where to find your images. So yeah. And then you're going to want to open up Blender. It doesn't matter, at least to my knowledge, it shouldn't matter what version you have installed. You're going to first want to delete everything here. File, import, OBJ. And then you're going to want to go to your Husky directory. And then do Black Ops. And then click on the directory. This is Nuketown. You want to click on the OBJ. You double click on it. Should open up the OBJ. Alright, well now here's the map. Let me size this up. So right now it's like, you can see it looks a bit off, so you gotta click on it. You click on this yellow square over here. It's at 90 degrees, so you press 0 on it. You click on it and press 0, so then it's at 0 degrees. There's a big bomb over here, but first what we're gonna want to do is we want to separate it, because look, let me show you the materials right now. So right now it looks a bit messed up once you like load up the images, so like the shading area. So what you're going to want to do, first of all, you want to go to object mode, you click edit mode. Alright, then you have the whole map right here. What you're going to want to do, you want to right click on it, and then separate by material. Now this is very important, because what this allows, it allows us to mess around with some cool stuff, and it lets us fix the map essentially. So, see right now it finished what it was doing. And now what you're going to want to need to do, you want to input this special command, which I will be finding right now. Alright, so once it's done like this, you want to go over here, press object mode, and then you want to go to scripting over here, go to select all, press new, and then put this script in. Oh, you want to click here, I believe. Layout. There we go. So now it worked. Don't know what the fuck I did, but it fixed it. So right now you're going to see you got a lot of messed up stuff, specifically with this here. So the way I know how to fix it, you click on it. You click on the thing you want to fix first of all. Then you go object mode, edit mode, and then over here you see you could select the vertices. What you're going to want to press is W, so you get this little circle, and then you want to click this square up here, so you can select the faces. And then what you're going to do is separate by selection. So you select everything you want to do by holding down, like everything you want to switch back or like fix, and then separate by selection. And then you go to object mode, drag the material onto it, boom, fixed. And you're going to want to do this with everything that looks broken. Now, if the map might look off, that's just because this is the map geometry. This is without the props. Specifically, like in the house, you're going to notice that. If I could fucking move. Yeah, so there's like nothing in the house. It looks very plain. You're going to fix that once you get Unreal. Don't worry. Once again, object mode, you switch it to edit mode once you have the thing selected, of course, and then you want to select everything you want to fix up. For example, this floor over here, this sidewalk. Separate by selection, and then switch back to object mode, and then put the material on, just like that. That's how you fix shit with this. There's a lot of stuff to fix. I'm not going to fix it for the sake of making this video, but yeah. After that, also, you can also edit like UVs and like, you're going to see what I mean in a minute. You're going to file, export as FBX. I'm just going to put this on my desktop for now. So, Nuketown. And then, oh, my bad. First, what you're going to want to do, select all, so you have everything selected. File, export as FBX. And then select selected objects over here. Then what you're going to want to do is do Nuketown. or like whatever map your name your map is, export FBX, and then that should be that. Now, I'm gonna exit and not save, but like normally you're gonna want to save your thing. So let me see if I could find it, because I'm not seeing it. File location, documents. Alright, here it is. Alright. So here's my Nuketown FBX. And then what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open up your Pavlov, or Unreal. Doesn't really have to be Pavlov. I'm doing it for the sake of this. I'm just going to open up this. So now that's going to open up. Alright, so now you can see over here, let me delete all of this. Or whatever, I don't have to. So normally you'd make your UGC and everything. I'm assuming you know how to do that. What you're going to do, you're going to make a new level, title it Nuketown, or whatever map you're doing. Doesn't have to be Nuketown. Don't save. Alright, so here's my thing. You're going to want to have a plugin called COD2UE installed, which to install plugins, you go to your Pavlov project directory. You go over here, you go to plugins, and then you just extract the plugin over here. I'm going to have a link to it in my description. So this is COD2UE over here. You just extract the file here. So this is my Nuketown map. What you're going to want to do now is file, import into, it has to be import into level, and then you're going to want to select your FBX. So in this case, it's Nuketown. Select the directory. So I'm just going to do this for now. Now this is very important over here. What you're going to want to do, click down on the root node, deselect the root node, make sure everything else is selected like that. Then go to static meshes, make sure import normals it's selected as import normals. Normally it's compute normals, but I was already open in Unreal on my session, so all you do is import normals. And then after that, you should just import it like that. So now you can see it's importing. Alright, so now you can see the map is here. It's in lit mode, but I have no light on the map. Let me put a light down. It's a spotlight. I meant to put a directional light. Here's my directional light. Don't know where I am, or yeah, so here I am. Here's the map. It's all right here. It's all supersized, so you're going to want to select everything here on the map. Put the lock this first so you can easily do it, and then just press 1 to put it down to normal scale. Like that. That's normal scale right here. So here's the whole map. Obviously, I didn't fix everything, so you're going to notice some like issues like this. But normally, you can just... I taught you how to fix that in Blender now. I'm expecting you to be able to do that now. So now, you go to COD2UE. And then what you're going to want to do, you want to select first you want to select the C2M directory. So then you want to go to your C2M folder, go to exported maps, Black Ops, MP, nuked, and then click on this right here. This is the OBJ. Click on that. Then go to the Grayon directory, which is here, here, right here, and then press select folder. Then here's what you're going to want to do. Import props and place props. Make sure only those are selected. Now, first what you're going to want to do is press import. It's going to import. Might take a minute or two. Alright, so once it's done, you'll get a little notification like this. It says done. And then what you're going to do after that is you're going to get this big message log. You can just close that out and then press place. It's going to buffer for a second, and then it's going to say done. And then boom, there are your props. Alright, so another thing is you'll notice it's a bit off scale. Now, that is fine because what you're going to want to do, I have the right scaling for everything. Okay. Now, don't know what that is. Let me delete that. Alright. Now, so as you can see, it looks a bit wonky right now. That's okay. Don't worry about that. What you're gonna want to do is you have a little prop box right here. This is the scale for all your props. Now, you're gonna want to get the right scale. Let me open this up because I got the scale somewhere. You're gonna switch it to this 2.286. And it's going to automatically translate it to everything else, and there you go. There's your map. So assuming you have it fixed in Blender and everything, it should look normal. Mine obviously doesn't because I'm making a tutorial. I don't want to actually make this map. And yeah, so there's your map. That's how you import maps into Unreal Engine or Pavlov, whatever game you want this for. Don't know what this is actually, so... Okay. Oh, I know what this is. Alright, so... Never mind. I lied. That's not it. There's another thing I forgot to mention. Make sure your... What the fuck did I do? Wait, hold up. Alright, make sure everything is at 0 and everything, and make sure your map is at 0.9, like the geometry is at 0.9. There we go. Alright, so now everything is sized correctly. I almost forgot about that. So make sure all the geometry is at 0.9, and the props, which you could change under the props cube, is at 2.286. Then if you want to scale the map up, what I'd recommend is go under the map, get a little cube, so go to basic, get a cube over here. Make sure it's under the map, and then drag and drop every single mesh, or everything under it, like every static mesh, part of the map, under that cube, and then if you want to rescale it, you just go like that, and then it's bigger, because the scales might not always be right. For me, I like to scale it up only like a little bit, like to around, wait, let me get more exact. Alright, I like to scale it up like that much on the cube, on the main cube. You don't have to do that. That's just a personal preference. But yeah, that's how you get COD maps into Unreal Engine or Pavlov or whatever game you're doing. Hope this helps a lot of you guys out there.